Cool. So today is Tuesday, September 22nd, SLC push, start of the first full week of the push. And today's topic is going to be on selling something every time. Okay, selling something every time. That's our topic today. So get ready to take some notes. This is going to be pretty quick, right to it. And the first thing I want to help you understand is mentality. And the second thing I'm going to give you is some skill set. So the first thing I would write down is in order to sell something on every single appointment, number one, you need to know that it's in the customer's best interest to own Cutco, not necessarily in your best interest to sell Cutco. So that's number one. You got to have the right mentality. My mentality is that they get the better end of the deal. So in order to help a customer buy from you every single time, you need to help them know that it's in their best interest to buy from you every time. It has nothing to do with you. It is everything to do with them. That is a mentality shift. So a mentality shift that needs to take place is I am providing them a service. I'm helping them own Cutco, not because of me, not because of my goals, but because of Cutco is awesome and they deserve to have the best product in the world. Nothing I'm going to teach you will help if you don't believe that. How do you believe that? Number one, it's the only consumer product you can buy once, use every day, never replace, and it saves money. So buns. Does your customer know that? Buy once, use every day, never replace, saves money. Buy once, use every day, never replace, saves money. How many times are you saying that over the course of your presentation? Buy once, use every day, never replace, saves money. Miss Jones, it makes sense to protect your buns. Here's what I mean by that, Miss Jones, is Cutco is the only product you can buy once, use every day, never replace, and save money. But Mike, I don't really cook that much. Oh, Miss Jones, we're not selling spices. This isn't thyme and oregano. These are cooking utensils. This is a product that every home in America already has. So it's not for cooks. It's actually designed for families. So it's designed for families just like you. It's for people that just don't want to waste money buying cheap stuff over and over and over again and be dissatisfied every time they use it. So Cutco's designed for people just like you. But Mike, I don't really cook. Oh, I understand. We're not selling thyme and oregano. It's kitchen stuff you already have a ton of, but this is a higher quality product that's going to save you time, money, and energy because every time you go into the kitchen to pick something up, you want it to work. Just like if you got in your car, you want the key to turn the ignition on. Can you imagine you turn the key 15 times and then it finally works? Would you say your car is fine? No. That's like every time you go pick up a knife and it doesn't really work well and you say your knives are fine, that sucks. Even if you don't drive your car that much, Miss Jones, especially during quarantine right now, you probably want the car to turn on with one turn of the key. You don't want to have to turn it 15 times, even if you're not driving that much. So even if you don't cook that much, when you do cut stuff up, you're going to want something that works. So all my job is just to show you why 16 million customers just like you decided to get Cutco. This is not, I mean, you could say all this cool, sexy lines. This is mentality. I'm still under mentality here. This is how I think. This is what I believe. That's why it's easy for me to help customers own Cutco. If you're gonna use something, you might as well have something that works. For the price point of what's our price point? A grocery bill? One trimmer? One trimmer is a bottle of water a day. So for the price point of what we're offering someone to give them a product that saves them time, money, and energy, it makes total sense. How many times can you say on your appointment, it just makes sense, Miss Jones? It just makes sense to own a product that you could buy once, use every day, never replace, and saves money. It just so happens to be kitchen stuff. I'm going to show you why 16 million Americans own Cutco. It just makes sense to have something American made and guaranteed forever. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. I see a few of you nodding your head saying, yeah, I agree with you. And I'm not even doing a presentation. I'm just conveying my conviction. That's all you do. If all you did on your appointments was transfer your conviction to your customer, you're going to sell something every single time. Because the customers aren't buying Cutco. They're buying your conviction and your belief that they should. So if you want to help them, if you want to eliminate no sales, how do you eliminate no sales? It's got to start up here first. It's finding the balance between the script and what you believe. It's finding that balance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually give you some tips on some things. You might already said, Mike, wow, you already gave me a lot of great tips. Yeah, that's mindset stuff. So here's how you're going to make a sale every single time. Before you play this video right here, before you play this video, you want to create an open mind. So right here where it says notice the forever guarantee, that's what makes us top selling brand in America. I would take a moment right there and you want to show the guarantee, yourcutcodemo.com, yourcutcodemo.com, and show them the guarantee before the video plays. You say, let's go check out the guarantee real fast just so I can show you what it looks like. You're going to see this in the video, Miss Jones, but I just want you to understand it is forever. Performance, sharpness, misuse, and the money back guarantee. Now, I want to highlight this money back guarantee, Miss Jones. Why do I want to highlight this money back guarantee before they play this video? Because I want to create an open mind before the video plays. The open mind of try it before you buy it. Think about it while you're using it. So Miss Jones, as you're watching the video, if there are some things that catch your eye, just know that you have 15 business days, which is 3 weeks, to try it out and think about it while you're using it at home. So I know your husband wasn't here with you today, or I know the two of you might like to try some things out before you invest in something. I mean, this is not cheap. It's quite expensive. But if you do see some things you like, you could try it out and think about it while you're using it for a couple of weeks just to make sure you love it. Creating that open mind before you go into the video. After the video is over, revisiting the guarantee, keeping that tab open and saying, Ms. Jones, do you see why everyone wants to at least try something out? Do you see why everyone wants to at least try something out? I know you watch the video and you see it just like, does it really do that? That's why we want you to try it out and think about it while you're using it. So before you invest in our product and invest in your new set, we want you to think about it while you're using it. We want you to try it out. Isn't it easier for someone to say yes to trying something out than owning it forever? Isn't it easier to say, yes, I'll date you for a couple of weeks versus I'll marry you for the next 50 years? So make it as easy as possible for your customer to say yes to Cutco. Date it before you marry it. Try it while you buy it. Think about it before you own it. That's how you sell. The selling process happens before you get to the prices. The customer's making the decision that they're going to at least get something before you ever tell them the price of Cutco. So then, after the video ends, when you go over the names and uses here, you just get them really sold on a set, which is great. Get them sold on a set. That's what we're doing right here. Buy the sets. Right tool, discounted, free stuff, safer, 5-pay. Write that down. Right tool, discounted, free stuff, safer, 5-pay. Right tool, discounted, free stuff, safer, 5-pay. Right tool, discounted, free stuff, safer, 5-pay. You nail that during this part. The concept of selling a set is, yeah, it increases your average order, but it's also helping your customer get the better deal. So when you could sell the set concept, right tool, discounted, free stuff, safer, 5-pay, you can go through each tool in the set and get a yes on every tool. Now I'm going to show you something that I think you're really going to like. How many of you guys would like to have a $400 sale every time? I'm not talking about, just a $400 average order. I'm saying a $400 sale every single time. Can I show you this? You ready? And then I'm going to stop. This is the last thing I'm going to teach you. Quick workshop this morning. And then I'll toss things to Eddie if he wants to go over some stuff. So Miss Jones, the paring knife. I'm sure you do fruits once in a while, yeah? That's why you get a paring knife in your set. Miss Jones, I'm sure you do small stuff on the cutting board, like tomatoes. You ever do a tomato or small fruit? Yes? That's why you get a trimmer. Miss Jones, do you ever do sandwiches ever once in a while? Baked goods, casseroles? Yeah? That's why you get a spatula spreader. And the petite carver, you ever do a pineapple or rotisserie chicken, something a little bit medium size? Yeah? Once in a while? Cool. Those 4 tools, Miss Jones, are called the daily tools. The paring knife, the trimmer, the spatula spreader, and the petite carver. Those tools are called your daily tools. So if I'm the Your Cutco demo, I'm showing them with those tools. So, Ms. Jones, those tools are called your daily tools. So you have your paring knife, trimmer, spatula spreader, and your petite carver. Those are your daily tools. Now, you also have some weekly tools, tools you don't pick up every single day, but you'll be glad you have them each week. That would include your turning fork, that would include your chef knife, and that would include your bread slicer. Those are your weekly tools. And your monthly tools are the butcher knife, and the carving set. Butcher knife and the carving set are your monthly tools. These you use typically on the monthly. So, Ms. Jones, you have your weekly tools, paring knife, trimmer, spatula, petite carver. Your weekly tools, those are daily tools, paring, trimmer, spatula, petite carver. Daily. Weekly, turning fork, chef knife, slicer. And monthly is butcher and the carving set, carving fork. How do you make a sale every time? Ready? Here's how you have a $400 order. Ms. Jones, the homemaker set comes with the daily, weekly, and monthly tools. Do you want to get that set? No problem. Let me show you the galley set, which is just the weekly and daily tools. So it comes with the daily and the weekly tools. Did that work for you? No? Let me just show you the daily tool set. The daily tools, that's your studio set. It comes with the 4 daily tools, the ones you would use on the daily. Yeah, that's why it's the most purchased starter set we have. And then when you drop down from the studio set, if they say it's too much, you take away the block, do a buy 3, get a paring knife free, put it in a tray. Buy these 3 kitchen knives, get a paring knife free, put it in a tray. You could add on the block and add on the table knives later. And they're still getting a studio set. But you're doing a buy 3, get a paring knife free, put it in a tray. They're getting a studio set, so they're getting their daily tools. You will never have a no sale again. Daily, weekly, monthly tools. So I got a dip. Hopefully you got some value on that. Eddie's taking over. I got a meeting to run. Did you guys like that? Was that all offer some value? Cool. All right. I'll post the recording a little bit after. I'll stop the recording here.